My name is Niels Smolar. I am the president of NDImedia here in Montreal, a software development company, a content development company, and we presented today, myself and Chris Mate, who is the vice president of digital entertainment at National Geographic. We presented a project that we're very proud of called the Virtual World of Music, which is a joint venture between the two companies, and that's what it was about. Yes, this project is an online casual game, more like a virtual world really, and its central theme is music, and in that theme is community sharing, creation. And this game is really a game which starts with a mixing studio, which is an imitation of a little mixing board in which the user can use a pre-created music in loops and create mixes that always sound good. The magic sauce is that the mixes always sound very good, and then that can be saved, shared with friends, brought over to a concert hall where they can actually dress their band members and musicians and buy clothing and guitars and better cymbals. And that's kind of what it is. It's a lot of fun.
It's a really twofold. A, we are looking to monetize the product for sure. B, though, the National Geographic Society, it has an ongoing effort and initiative to broaden the scope and the breadth of the folks who are engaged with the brand. My job as Vice President General Manager of Interactive Entertainment is to inspire people to care about the planet through gaming. So music, because it crosses all language barriers, and is something everyone, in this case who has a computer and some bandwidth, can experience. We feel that it's a universal language, and as such we can bring people together from around the globe to share mixes, loops, as Neil has said. On the monetization side of it, it will be, we're looking at everything, but I believe that in general it's going to be a premium service, microtransactions, and packages, and there will be some type of in-world currency, geo-dollars, music, bucks, whatever. We haven't necessarily given them a moniker yet, but we will be actively trying to monetize our players so that we can continue to bring them a rich experience and a broader and broader selection of loops, of instruments, and of ways to engage in other folks in the world.
The idea really came from my personal history, which is music. I wrote music for films for many years, and I had a recording studio, and about 3 years ago I was reminiscing about how I used to function in the studio, and it was something like that. I won't get into the details, but I had a very elaborate studio, and I used to sample a lot of bits of music and put them on my mixing board to present to directors and producers. And I wrote up a proposal which for Discovery, and they accepted it, and that was the first version of this game. It was a bigger game, and subsequently we've sold it many times.
I think what you'll see is that if we bring an instrument in from Chad or from Yemen, you will get a wealth of information about those regions, the country, the orientation of that instrument, and its origins. So what there will be some solid informational learning, shall we say, behind these instruments. If you choose to not explore and not broaden your horizons relative to the instruments, that's your choice. You know, we respect that. But for the people that really want to get to know other regions, other cultures, we're going to give you the opportunity to do that relative to music, relative to the instruments. So that is what National Geographic is known for. I mean, we have been around the world and then some, and we want to share what we have learned about various cultures with other folks, and the internet is a great way to do it, and so that's kind of the approach we're taking with this.
We knew at NDI that we couldn't really advance this game onto a public stage without the partnership of a major media company. And through the work of NDI in the past 8 years, we've met a lot of media companies, and we've met all of them. We've worked for all of them. I know all of those people, or many of those people. But with NDI, with National Geographic, we found an excellent partner who was very interested in helping us create something which was of great quality and which would reach the world and certainly foster an interest in music. It's really for music lovers, people who love music. So you can well imagine that this game uses music from around the world. It uses a variety of instruments. Live instruments. It sounds very exotic. At the same time, it's very popular. You know, the bass is popular. And the team at National Geographic was very interested in partnering with us. So we're going to have that world stage, and that was the main reason to partner with them.
Neil has been working with the Society for many years on other projects. So he was no stranger to us. And basically, Neil approached us with this concept that he had this mixer, and he wanted to take it to the next level, make it more robust, a virtual world / MMOG, as it were. In looking at it, and the fact that National Geographic had actually within the last 24 months just launched a music site for world music, it was just a natural marriage of our initiative with Neil's vision for the expanded mixer product.